You might be wondering why I'm stood in front of this Nissan eNV200 when we've already done a review on this van, but this one is a little bit special. We were invited by Kevin and Elaine Smith to take a look at their converted eNV200, and we are so glad we did. It's been fitted with every convenience you'd find in any campervan, and the effort they have both invested is obvious. The eNV is relatively small, but the clever layout means that getting your head down in here is no issue. In under 5 seconds you can have a double bed. Kevin, being a self-professed eco-warrior, means everything in here is super efficient. The attention to detail shows in every aspect of this build. If you had 5 minutes in this eNV, your only conclusion could be that this is a factory-built vehicle. Here you will find functionality, usability, style, and of course zero emissions. It really is a pleasant place to be, and somewhere we'd be quite happy to spend more of our time. So Kevin, Elaine, thank you ever so much for having us here today. First question really is, what has inspired you to go ahead and do this? Because it's a big project.
I've had a love of electric vehicles for over 31 years, but really I've had this idea for about 20 years.
Right. Okay.
But never been able to afford it, so I do a lot of economical things in the background, and that's helped me save the money to do this, complete this project, start it and finish it really.
Fab. Okay, and when did you finish it?
I finished it about 6 months ago. It's taken about 15 months to do.
15 months, that was my next question, so it's taken 15
yeah.
months. Yeah, brilliant.
Yeah.
In the last 6 months, since it's all been completed and finished, where have you been?
I've been to the Evolution show, that's up in Scotland, and I went further north. I did about 608 miles in 3 days. Yeah,
it's a long way.
Yeah.
Range anxiety wise, how do you find it? Do you feel quite comfortable with it, or?
I like to live by the seat of my pants.
Okay.
I like to get to a charge point with zero, just about.
Right.
And I was really worried when Kev said he was going to buy this vehicle and change it into a camper van. But since we've been on journeys and things like that, we've got such beautiful country nearby where we live, the Yorkshire Dales. It hasn't been such a big issue because we can just go off for the weekend and stay in some of this wonderful countryside. Overall, it's been so much fun, and the cost efficiency has outweighed any thoughts of range issues.
So a lot of modifications have been made to this. In your opinion, do you think that's affected the range of it?
I would say slightly, but because I've had electric vehicles for so long that I can manage to eke out around about 80 miles maximum.
That's amazing. In good conditions.
That's in good conditions, yeah. But what I have noticed is when we go up and down country lanes, that because it's so heavy, the van, that it actually can run along. You know, in drive mode, it can run quite a distance.
So you're maxing out your regen.
Yeah, because of the weight of the vehicle. Yeah.
Okay. And worst case scenario, what's?
I would say worst case scenario is about 65.
Right.
Yeah.
That's still not bad, is it? Really?
No.
If you plan your journey, you can get quite a distance.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Brilliant.
Yeah, that's it. Everywhere we stop is a potential, parking electric hookup.
Yeah.
So.
Okay. If you could do this all again, what would you change? Is there anything you'd change about it?
Well, I always strive to improve. I'm never happy. Okay. Totally never happy. So I'd probably say that maybe a bigger battery if that's available.
Right. Yeah.
A bigger battery, and I'd like to maybe put more solar panels on.
And what can you actually get out of that panel in terms of power?
Well, it's 250 watts. It's very it's only 3mm thin, and it runs all the 12-volt system inside. It's all direct current, so that's the most efficient way to do it, rather than go through an inverter and lose 10 to 15%. Everything's direct current, and it goes into a battery, 150 watt amp hour battery. Okay.
Final question.
Yeah.
Can I have a drive?
Of course you can, yes. I'd be more than happy, yes. It works, don't you? Handbrakes on there, sorry. He's got a handbrake on this one.
Oh, got a nice warm bum. Tell you what, it's smooth, isn't it? It just feels like a leaf.
Yeah.
Oh.
What mode do you want it in?
What's it in at the moment?
Just powerful mode. Are you happy to keep it out of that at the
Yeah, if I
moment?
could just have a quick feel of it. Is that all right?
Yeah, just put it in. We'll try eco. I don't want to do it for you. I'll put it in eco.
Okay, do it.
That's eco now.
Okay.
Now try it.
Ah,
All right, and then
yeah.
this one is your brake mode.
Okay.
So if I put it on B mode, does it say B somewhere?
It does say B.
Now if you let off, we need brakes.
It's like the regen, isn't it? So it gives you the extra regen.
Yeah.
It's so similar to the Leaf, isn't it?
You can almost drive it on.
It's just I've not got my foot on the
Yeah.
throttle at all though. It's just, sure, it feels nice, and because you're high up as well,
Yeah.
it's lovely.
It's a nice driving style. It's
It is.
quite narrow as well.
Yeah, it doesn't feel massive. One of my worries about having a motorhome, because we've talked a lot about it recently,
Yeah.
is is the width of it and me being able to drive it actually. Because James is obviously able to drive it. That's fine.
Yeah.
But he's used to driving lots of bigger vehicles,
Yeah.
but I'm not. And this is lovely. It's beautiful around here, I have to say.
Yeah, it's a lovely part of the world. I mean, we can go to from where our house to Otley in about 20 minutes, something like that. And then we can go to Ilkley in about 35 minutes, and then Skipton in about an hour.
That's
or
nice.
just less. But it's a
Yeah.
lovely drive.
Yeah.
It's one of our favourite places to go, really.
And actually, it's like Elaine said earlier. She said,
Yeah.
you don't have to go far in this, and you can just camp up somewhere, and it's like you're a million miles away.
That's it, yeah. That's it. Totally.
The idea of that's lovely.
And all we need, really, to be honest, is if we're going to stop overnight, all we need is just a 240 volt socket,
Yeah.
3-pin socket, and then I can just plug in the charger.
Do you know what? Even up that hill, then it's not bad. The power behind it is good.
Pretty good to say. It's
Yeah.
don't forget the water tank is full as well.
Obviously, that's going to make a
That's my
difference.
peg. I'll
Is your
smooth this
peg?
peg. Yeah. Yeah.
Because I said earlier, didn't I, to you? I remember James reviewing this
Yeah.
as a van, just a normal van,
Yeah.
and he was really impressed with how nippy it actually was. But this is fab.
It's gone to about 5 different companies.
Okay.
And I've had to source every product that I wanted, because what I wanted something that was bespoke,
Yeah.
but I wanted all the best products. And for me to do that, I've had to try and get deals with different people, to try and get it a little bit cheaper. So,
You had to
certain
shop
things.
around.
Yeah, so I've had to buy everything, but I've had to measure everything as well.
Yeah.
Because I wanted, let's just say the touch screen, what's in the back. Normally that would be in a big motorhome.
The list of additions is extensive, from privacy glass, the side steps, 17-inch alloys, swivel-based passenger seat, remote control LED lights, the colour-coded body panels, and our favourite, the 250-watt solar panel. I think it's fair to say, if these were readily available, there would definitely be one outside our house. You never know, if you ask him nicely, he might just build you one.